right, fight fans, here we go. Now entering the cage, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts for the vacant SparStar promotion and Eliminator interim state bantamweight title. Entering the cage first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Drake Flores.
Comes Drake Flores. This guy's as tough as they come. Remember, Jonathan Powell is arguably probably pound for pound one of the best in the league with a real high level wrestling pedigree. Remember?
Yes, that had like basically a perfect.
Yeah, exactly. He was able to win over Flores, but it took him 3 3-minute rounds, and it was a decision.
Well, and it was, if I remember correctly, too, it was a perfectly timed takedown before any punches were landed. Right. And just control on top the whole time. So just an amazing wrestling and control on the ground.
Yeah, we never really got to see Drake even get started in that fight.
Exactly, and that was nearly probably about as close to I've ever seen a perfect MMA match without just knocking somebody out.
Yeah, it's basically like pitching a no-hitter in baseball. Like they just never gave the other team a chance.
Yeah, 3 rounds of just not taking any damage and just completely controlling the pace.
Yep.
Pretty impressive. So we didn't really get to see how good he is from that fight.
From that fight, yeah, because he is constantly progressing. He's only 24 years old. He's at CSW. You know, they've really put on a show here tonight already. They're looking to take home another belt with them. You see Coach Ben Jones putting the final touches of Vaseline on his fighter, going to slap him in the face a couple times, make sure he's awake. And then we're going to welcome Jordan Azurdia into the cage. CSW versus Saxons. Friendly and familiar rivalry.
Yeah, a lot from both of those gyms on this card, and pretty much every SparStar card. I wonder if our younger audience even knows what band this is.
I'm not sure I know what it is. Give me a hint. Give me the first letter.
And now entering the cage, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Jordan Azurdia.
I'm not a metalhead, but I'm not completely clueless.
I think that would be considered boomer music at this point.
Exactly.
So.
Jordan Azurdia now making that walk. Got the Saxon contingent with him as always.
He's going to have his hands full because Drake is a very good fighter.
Yeah, this is going to be, I have a feeling this one's going the distance. That's just my prediction.
Very similar records, though, experience-wise.
Pretty close in age.
What's he got on his ears?
On his ears, he's covering up the gauge, those gauge holes. You know, guys get those big earrings, like the magnet earrings.
That's wild to wear in MMA because I mean, just the finger gets caught in there, or toe.
That's why he's got tape on it. Yeah, that'll rip your earlobe right off.
I've never seen that before from memory.
I don't know.
Yeah,
did War Machine have them?
I think so. I think they make you tape them.
Yeah.
Like that, or maybe they tape them for you. I'm not sure. There was also a jiu-jitsu competitor that was local here that he had a huge gauge in there that he always had to tape them up. I think for IBJJF they make you tape them too.
And I think Boogie has them, right? Richie Martinez?
And Boogie has to tape them.
Just daily training you would have to tape them.
Yeah, that would get pretty annoying, I would imagine.
It's conducive to a fight career.
Yeah.
understandable if you get those before you start training, but it's always interesting to see when people opt to get those while they're training.
Right. Yeah, because it's just one more thing you have to worry about. But
I used to have a big beard, and I remember we going for glue chokes, they used to ripping the hair out of my beard.
Yep.
I'm like, this is not conducive to training.
Now this is interesting though. Jordan seemingly very hyped about this one coming in, and as we were talking about earlier, that can play into that adrenaline dump that you feel just a minute or two into the first round.
Yep.
See if that plays into this one.
Yeah, it's hard to keep your emotions in check. Flores doing his patented pacing back and forth.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Now in the cage, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts for the vacant SparStar Promotion Bantamweight title and the interim Eliminator California State Bantamweight title. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Franklin Agati. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing green trunks. He is trained by Ben Jones at CSW in Fullerton by way of Whittier. He weighed in 135 pounds. His record 5 wins, 2 losses, with 2 wins coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Drake Bad Taste Flores! His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing camo-colored trunks. He is training out of Saxon's Muay Thai, San Fernando Valley. He weighed in 135 pounds. He brings to the cage an undefeated record, 5 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 2 wins. Coming by way of stoppage, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jordan Jaguar Paul Azurdia. Once again, our referee in charge, Franklin Agati, to give final instruction.
Hey guys, we went over the rules in the locker room. We'll take you through the whole time and the payment the whole time. Any questions? Any questions? We'll wait. Okay, we'll fight.
Fight of the night candidate right here, in my humble opinion. Jordan Azurdia, Drake Flores for that bantamweight SparStar title, and 1 step closer to the camo title.
Drake in the blue corner, Jordan in the red.
And Drake's going to be in those patented green shorts with the dyed yellow hair.
Speed on these 2 guys already, just with the feints.
Nice calf kick from Flores. Such a popular weapon these days, and it only takes 1 or 2 to change the course of the fight. Going inside leg now. Switching stances a little bit.
Ooh. Wow, great jab.
Yes, Flores. Oh, Flores really there. Oh, beautiful timing on that takedown from Azurdia.
Extremely quick on this, and look at this.
Beautiful gator roll, gets the reversal.
Man, that was really slick. That was a great takedown from Jordan.
That's a heartbreaker too, because Azurdia timed that so well.
Oh, but going for the, oh man. He was going for the no-gi baseball bat choke.
Who was? Azurdia?
Jordan was.
On
He was
the
going
bottom.
belly down. Yeah, trying to finish it bottom, Majid Hage style. Looking for a high elbow guillotine here.
His choking arm's in deep, but Azurdia's fighting the hands well.
He's going back for it.
Oh, he went back
He's
to
going
it.
reverse grip.
That's deep.
Oh,
Reverse grip.
He should pull guard here. Nope, didn't have it.
Nicely done.
fence might have held him up there a little bit. Ooh, check left hook lands ×2.
That left hook from Jordan. Finding its mark.
Flores in pretty deep on that body lock, but now it gets reversed.
I like the way Jordan's really weighting down on the underhook from Drake. Let's go of his overhook there. Throwing some knees. That one looked a little low, but back to the over-under and reversed against the cage from Drake. $40 left in this one. Neither competitor able to get exactly what they want established. Jordan trying to throw some shots over the top of that underhook. Connecting the hands, looking for this. Oh, yes, nice sweep.
I love that takedown where you just sag all your weight onto the opponent and just kind of slowly trip them to the mat.
And Jordan's going to end this one on top, and I wonder how that's going to look to the judges.
Interesting round. Looked like Jordan was probably getting the better. I'm sorry, Drake was probably getting the better of the exchanges on the feet, at least early on. Landed a couple power jabs that made Azurdia shoot that with what was a beautiful initial shot, then he got rolled over.
Yeah, I like that, the Kosoto that Jordan threw at the end to take him down. Really nice. Yeah, that single leg too. I am a huge, I'm not a huge fan of the single leg in MMA because there's no wrestling shoes to hold on to. When they get slippery,
it's very hard.
Much easier to defend.
Yes.
Even if your opponent's not that skilled, but able to just get it to the ground right away with that leg. That was very impressive.
Yeah, I think
fortunately overturned immediately, like you said.
It was because Flores had landed 2 flush power jabs, and he started to really step in for the third, and he was off balance, and he didn't see the shot coming.
Got caught off guard.
Yeah. It was really quick. And here, Drake, just changing stances too. But
it's kind of a running straight there, lands. Downstairs, upstairs, mixing it up nicely. Oh, left hook lands.
Did that wobble Drake?
I think it landed in his eye, kind of stunned him for a second.
Was that an inside leg trip to take him down?
I didn't see it. Just noticed that he threw it with hands. Yeah, and
looking for this.
Going for the shoulder crunch.
Yeah. Sweep that Gordon Ryan's shoulder crunch.
Yep. Does elevate Jordan, but doesn't get him swept over.
I kind of like this half guard from Flores here, like how you curl up underneath the opponent. It's hard to get hit here. You do have to watch out for darces and things. Make sure your overhook's nice and high.
Jordan just trying to step right out.
He almost did.
He stepped right back in.
Well, up on a single leg from Drake. Jordan trying to just bully him to the ground, but Jordan makes it all the way, or Drake makes it all the way back to the feet. Using some knees there.
Looking to lock up a possible standing anaconda. Okay, let it go.
And here we're looking for that.
Yeah, he's looking for that paper cutter, that no-gi baseball bat choke.
Yep. Oh, he's got the underhook though, so he's just using it for maybe as the wrestling move, where you look for trips off of it or a hip toss.
Another nice takedown.
Well done from Jordan.
Really knew how to apply that head pressure.
But look at the fight in Flores to not let this happen. Trying to hit a switch, trying to get his hips back. He just refuses to be controlled on the ground here. Keeping his legs bent so he can't get Khabib wrapped.
And that's exactly what Jordan wants to do. You can see with his
right
arm.
leg. Yeah. He's fishing for it.
Ends up in the half guard though. This is not exactly where he wanted to be, especially with an overhook from Drake on the bottom. He could hip out to that side, start setting up arm bars, setting up triangles.
The rare mirror lock, maybe.
It's there.
Yep.
It's possible. Yeah, here this overhook. Overhooks are really strong for offense on the bottom of close guard.
Especially as I mentioned earlier with those puffy gloves, it's hard to get your arm out of there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Drake isn't being more insistent on hipping out towards that side. In fact, just completely letting the overhooks go.
Referee's seen enough. Standing back up. Oh, another time. Oh, beautiful timing, man. Azurdia really has that double leg timed well.
Jordan's takedowns are very impressive. Man, how are you scoring this one so far?
I don't honestly. I've been watching too intently to even really keep score.
And it's really all over the place, too.
Yeah.
I mean, this last round, I would say you'd have to give it to Jordan just for the ground control.
The wrestling and the control, yeah.
Jordan definitely controlled it.
First round, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little closer than that one.
Flores can't stop that takedown, that's the issue.
Yeah, he didn't stop in the first either. He had to reverse it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's they're just so well timed off the striking from Jordan. Was that Drake's coach slapping him in the face?
I didn't see it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's Ben Jones's trademark. He gives it to you before you walk in, and sometimes even in between rounds.
Maybe he's just telling him, hey, wake up.
Yeah.
You're getting taken down easily. Although, I don't know if I would agree with that.
I don't know if I'd call it easily.
Yeah, pretty much anyone get taken down with those shots.
Yeah.
It's so well timed.
The timing is just flawless.
Fast. Very fast.
It's just like shades of GSP.
Yeah, I wonder how his pure wrestling is, Jordan's.
Yeah.
It might not be that great, but for MMA, it's amazing.
Very high level for MMA, for sure. There's that front kick. Everybody's trying to land that.
Oh.
Again. Another one.
Man, every single time.
I don't know if he's sensing the timing or if he just knows he's going to shoot and it happens to be good timing. You know, it's so
That's
perfect.
a good question. Yeah, it nearly seems too perfect, honestly.
Right.
Looking for a body lock pass. He doesn't want to be put in close guard if he's actually trying to pass. Though for MMA, being put in close guard, usually not that bad either.
It looks like he's content to be in close guard, to be honest. Now, that might have been the strategy.
Yeah.
Stay here, stay on top, get points.
Right.
Especially with Drake not making those, not doing anything with the overhooks that Jordan's giving him.
And this is exactly, and this is why I like rubber guard or Williams guard for MMA, because at the bare minimum, it's going to create opportunity or movement. If your opponent has his arms like that to your sides, trap his shoulder. Hip out and flirt with the omoplata, see if he moves, you know?
Yeah, I mean, from close guard, if you can get those overhooks, you have the same opportunity, but Drake just not going for it. But to your point, at least if he was in Williams guard or rubber guard, he'd be safer. He wouldn't be taking the damage that he's taking, or at least the threat of it.
Yeah, because right now...
Looks like he's trying a neck crush. I don't know if he's doing that just to try to get a stand-up out of this, or...
Almost like an Alexei Olenek style.
Yeah, I mean, there is a neck crank there, but...
Well, it's not legal.
People usually won't tap to this either.
It's just like a compression on the neck.
It can be strong from the mount, but from bottom of guard, it's pretty low percentage.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's just throwing that up because he's frustrated, doesn't know what to do.
I think it's easier said than done to stand up with Jordan Azurdia on top of you. I know he wants to get back to his feet, but you can see how well Azurdia takes space away. Every time Flores scoots backwards to try to get his hips under him, Azurdia closes that gap.
All over him, yep. Finally giving his back to try to stand up.
He wants to drop that left hook in.
It's a little bit of a risk to see if Jordan can capitalize. No, I think Drake's going to make it out.
I think he'll stand back up.
Oh, but maybe not.
Ooh, look at the grip he had on his hand. Oh, now he's stuck in a Kimura.
He's got his hand on that left foot, that right foot.
Well, if he gets this outside of the body, though, in half guard, this is not where you want to be. The cage saving Jordan. Oh, man, it got...
Or it's saving...
outside of the body there for a second, though.
It's either saving Jordan from being swept or it's saving Flores from being arm locked, because it looked like he wanted to step over me.
Do the 180 arm lock counter, yes.
Right. Yeah, Jordan is no slouch on the ground. Nice pass to
And you do not want your arms out like this if you're Drake on the bottom. Allow those underhooks.
Right. He could get Darst here on the way out. There's all kinds of...
Oh, and this should be a path to the back. No, did not keep that claw grip, though. Just to stand up and tee off on him, and that's going to be a huge round for Jordan.
Yeah, probably up 2 rounds to none. Flores needs a big finish here in round 3.
He's pumped.
Or was it? That was round 2, right? Was that the fight? That was the fight? Okay. See, I'm watching the technique so intently, I forgot what we were doing.
Well, you don't normally see a lot of the things that we've seen in this, so it's super exciting, but you can get lost in it for sure. I mean, that should be the fight for Jordan for round 2 and 3 alone, right? Regardless of who you give the first one to.
Yeah, I believe Azurdia is going to walk away with that. I'll go have a word with the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our decision. All 3 judges cage side scored the bout 29 to 28 in favor of our winner. By unanimous decision, he's still undefeated, the new SparStar Promotion Bantamweight Champion and the new interim eliminator California State Champion, Jordan Jaguar Paul Azurdia. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Kevin, the Widowmaker Widow.
All right, Jordan, if I could have a word with you, sir, congratulations. What a performance. It was the wrestling that got it done. Was that the game plan coming in? We know you have well-rounded skills. We've watched you fight many times. Was the game plan to get him down and keep him there?
I was trying to knock his ass out, but I couldn't. But we're going to find the path to victory. I can't do nothing. I'm going to knock somebody out. I don't know who it's going to be, but somebody gets slapped by these hands.
Well, speaking of somebody, you're in line next on that interim camo title to fight the current title holder, Jonathan Powell, who happens to be in the cage here with us. Another game opponent, undefeated. Any words for him?
Nothing but respect for him. I've been watching him. All good luck to him, and looking forward to it.
All right, folks, you heard it here. That's probably the next match to make. Who would you like to thank, Jordan? We'll get a nice face-off here. Keep your eyes open for this one in the coming months. Jonathan Powell, Jordan Azurdia for that camo bantamweight title. Jordan, any last words for your team?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank all my teammates. Jesus, Caden, Shane, Brandon, Rick. We got a squad full of killers. You face us, be prepared to be taken to deep waters, because we coming, baby.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your new title holder, Jordan Azurdia.
Nicely done from Jordan. And yeah, you saw Powell in there at the end too. He was the one that we were talking about earlier that had basically a perfect MMA fight in his last fight to win the title. And it looks like they're trying to make that as the next match. I actually expected Powell to be in the pros after that one because he looked really on point. So that would be an awesome fight to see.